Yeah.
All right. Waiting for Gordon. It's actually the same password every time. I'll figure something different out for the next time. Can't wait to do this with a 4-hour session.
He's so noisy.
Admit Gordon. All right. That was annoying to do that for 5 minutes left. Although Rachel's not home yet, so maybe we can go a little longer anyway. All right, so Ramy, you kind of did your normal getting in somebody's face, and he's like, "Yes, Cora's my mother." And that was very nice of her to ask about me.
She said that you were dragged off by a couple of these porn people.
I wasn't dragged off anywhere. I went of my own free will, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay. You should send her a letter or something, though. She's worried.
She'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, she will.
Okay.
I say, why exactly did you feel the need to, this is Raimondo speaking, feel the need to run off here?
I didn't run off. I came here because I've been given divine guidance by Levistus. He's given me a path, and I'm here to play my role in it.
Did that happen after you found the crystal?
What do you know about that?
I know a lot of things.
He does.
I almost died. Then Levistus showed me the crystal and brought me back. And here I am now.
Almost died how? The crystal killed you or saved you?
Levistus saved me. And he gave me the crystal.
I see. I see. He saved you from what?
I almost died from frost.
Oh.
Stand next to me. I have fire hair.
He looks at you like you're crazy.
He always says that. Well, your mother is concerned. We would be happy to take a letter back to her.
I have no interest in speaking to her.
Me?
Really, she seemed such a kind lady, very courteous and kind to us. So much so that it motivated us to come many miles across hostile and barren territory just to find you to set her at ease. Do you feel?
You're here because Levistus wished you to be here.
Well, both could be true, don't you agree?
He looks confused.
Maybe it's Levistus's will that your mother's cares be set at ease.
Mother's concerns are small.
What if Levistus made those concerns?
Slaps you. He definitely he obviously has no interest in speaking to his mother.
Okay.
He feels like he has. You can gather he feels like he has a place and a purpose here. And he's rude.
He's in a cult.
He's straight up rude about everything.
Yeah.
I say, Raimondo says, very well, let's get to business. So we are to be allies. So your leader says, and we're to have access to the facilities here in the furtherance of our mission. We would like quarters provided to us. They don't have to be extravagant, but quarters provided to us so that we could take lodging while we're here.
He says, I don't think that's necessary or what was offered. You were offered use of the castle for the battle. There's no battle.
That seems like a pretty uneven offer. So we're to go do a bunch of work and we aren't even given lodging.
Has anybody? He doesn't know what you're talking about. What work?
Go talk to what was the guy's name?
I was told to bring you to Hethel and then have you delivered to Kadroth, and that you'd be allying with us for a battle. I wasn't told anything about you having quarters or free access to the building.
I think it's time to head out of the keep and get back to town.
That's probably for the best.
That was was that in game or out of game, Jason?
In game. I
yeah.
don't think there's much to be here.
They're very obviously, they're very standoffish. They're not willing to, and you get the idea that he's not being standoffish because he's lying or deceiving you.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know.
So the Raimundo will say, this is not, I'm going to try to do an intimidation check, and I would like to try to do an intimidation check.
Okay.
But not to like convince him or anything, but I want to leave him with a sense that we think this is deeply unfair and unequitable as a terms of an ally, being allies.
Yeah, well, I mean,
basically what I'm going to say is,
what is the point of us calling ourselves allies if one side is useless, like you guys are being right now?
Exactly. I want him to get the sense. We want him to get the sense that if they're not going to deal fairly with us, then they shouldn't expect us to deal fairly with them.
When the Durgar are having their way with you, don't expect us to come running.
He looks confused because he's what do you expect? I mean, he doesn't know. He's very confused.
Yeah, I know. I say to him, son, just communicate the sense of this conversation to your Lord, and we'll leave it at that.
I will let Kadroth know that you don't think this is fair.
Fair enough.
I mean, if one side, if allies aren't going to do anything, then are they really allies? So let them know I said that, and that I think his hair is stupid.
Hold on a second. Rolmundo, from this conversation and the conversation with Kadroth, I'm going to say that you're gathering from them that they're definitely hiding something. Kadroth is definitely hiding something, but he doesn't even really know what he's hiding, is what you kind of think.
Right.
He's been given, you believe what they've told you is true, even if they're not telling you everything, but also that maybe the things that they're not telling you are not really relevant to what they are telling you. And that he's been given instruction from Levistus that he is to cooperate with you. But he hasn't been given other instruction like let these people in to look around and that kind of stuff.
So this is out of game, but the way
this is out of game. Yeah, this is
and the way that I'm approaching it is we're a bunch of self-interested, leaning towards good, but not goody two-shoe adventurers who are out to make a name for ourselves and get rich. And he hasn't presented any kind of convincing argument that it's in our interest to ally with him. There's nothing that we're getting out of the deal.
I think you kind of hit the nail on the head a little while ago when you said that you don't trust them, but you believe what they're saying because you've seen evidence of the Dorgar.
I have to think that whoever said it earlier, that they're acting very cultish, is spot on.
That's a very good assumption. They are definitely behaving like they believe everything that they're being told. They don't believe things that they're being told from outsiders.
Now we know why the townsfolk have locked their door. They were probably walking around handing out flyers.
Well, the
Knock, 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 knock. Would you like a Watchtower newspaper?
so even though, like you said, the enemy, my enemies are friend kind of thing, the Drugar might be hampering their ability to do what they want. Besides the Drugar affecting everybody here in 10 towns, maybe it's that they want to have control, but they're not strong enough to fight the Drugar on their own.
I'm willing to bet the Drugar are a bigger problem for them than they are for 10 towns.
Yeah.
So they're trying to use us to get rid of their problem.
Right.
I mean, if the Vistus is talking to them and he's a archdemon or something.
So give me an idea while you guys are kind of what are you guys doing while are you walking away from? Okay.
Yeah, they
So
were.
While you're walking away, Mare is still with you, and she says she gathers that you don't trust them, and she says, "Kadrot's not as smart as he acts."
She said what?
Not as smart as he acts?
Kadrot's not as smart as he acts.
What makes you say that,
He's
my dear?
mean.
Why are you here?
I work here.
Oh, I see that, but why are you here?
Where else can I work?
Well, I'm sure you're a very talented young lady. There's many other
Have you seen the town?
places you could make your way.
Roma knows about that. Ask her if
sorry?
she wants a job planting tulips.
I don't have anywhere else to go. I just hope.
Well, you could come with us. You could be the liaison between the two groups.
I don't
That'd be
want
cool.
to talk to Kadroth.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to talk to Kadroth.
Well, you could talk to
I hope Avarice kills him.
Avarice is the other tiefling woman. Is that right?
She's beautiful.
She's the white-haired woman, correct? God of Base Thunder's
Future Bay.
future, yeah.
Wait a second. Just because you're a tiefling too doesn't mean that you don't have competition. I am Drake Ramore.
I probably love songs.
Could we talk to her?
I hope she kills him one day.
Could we talk to her? She seemed like a very wise woman. I think
No, I'm never to bring anyone to see. Avarice sees people she wants to.
Well, you can bring her to us then.
She looks at you like you're crazy.
could you give her a message maybe that we would
Oh no,
like to
no.
speak with her?
I don't. I only talk to Avarice if she talks to me, and she only gives me instructions.
Well, how about this? If she were to ask you, you could tell her that we said that we would very much like to speak with her and hear what she had to say about the oracle's vision and our part in it.
If Avarice didn't want you to come here, you wouldn't have come here.
I very much believe that to be true, which is all the more reason why we would like to talk with her.
You're making her nervous again. She's getting very looking around like I should probably let you out now.
Way to go, Gordon.
Yes. I have that effect on women.
It's the beard.
She's leading you through the gate, and she's wait. Can I really come and work at your inn?
We would love to have you as part of our family. We have big plans to make Lonelywood a center of festive living, good food, good music,
And she,
and
Mayor!
adventure.
Mayor! Oh! And she goes running back across the courtyard into the doors. So the gates go up behind you when you go out.
We almost deprogrammed a cultist right there in this session, guys.
You planted the seed.
Right.
So Jason, if you want, now would probably be a good time to
Okay.
discuss what you know.
So, Levistus is was a lord of the underworld and an archdevil, and is either believed to be dead or imprisoned down there. So, if he's potentially speaking to people, that seems not good.
Oh, he's the one in the ice. Sorry.
Yes,
Ah.
entombed in his iceberg in one of the levels of hell down there.
Let's see. History.
So these guys are followers of a devil,
Archdevil.
an archdevil, a banished or
Archdevil, banished prince. Somebody that, obviously
He's
pissed off enough people that they trapped him in the iceberg.
Archdevil is what he is, but he has titles. He is basically known as the Prince of Stygia. And Gordon, both Romundo and Falcone know a little bit about him. Basically, yeah, you're correct. He's the god who was frozen in ice.
Well, I don't know if these are the kind of people that we want to form an alliance with, but one thing we do know about some devil worshippers is that they are very fastidious about their contracts.
So they're going to honor their word of letting us use the keep until the battle that they're expecting happens. Right? That's what we're thinking, whatever that might actually be. Like a Drugar invasion, and this is the last stand keep or something, or I can't wrap my head around what battle they're thinking is going to happen where we need a keep to win it.
Well, I suppose it's one of those things that will be pretty clear once it happens.
Probably true.
All right. So I think we'll call it there. Do you guys have any idea where you want to go next from here? You're able to go back to the inn at this point, and secure lodging there at the uphill climb place.
Yeah, we'd already secured rooms.
Yeah, you kind of won that guy's trust, or a little bit of
By
it.
threatening him.
Huh?
By threatening him.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought we just heavily suggested we should get a room.
No, we used intimidation.
That's
Well,
heavy
from this
suggestion.
point, is it more worthwhile to go check out the other keep before going back to East Haven?
Yeah, the
I
other
think
keep is
so.
only about 3 miles away from here.
I mean, so yeah, it's a lot closer than East Haven is. It probably makes more sense that that'll be our next task to investigate the Drugar before we head back to East Haven.
Yeah, I think so.
Invisible dwarves that turn giant, huh?
Yes, invisible dwarfs that turn giant. That is
We
correct.
still have our, did they take our prisoner from us?
You left him there, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I slammed him on the floor and then left him there.
Yeah, he's dead by now.
they probably gutted him right after we left the room.
The GBD, I think you need to work on your pickup lines for the tiefling lady for next time. She sounds like a hard nut to crack.
Well, there will be nuts cracked.
Xenos,
Yes.
you know, having lived here in 10, who else lives in 10 towns? Rolmundo as well lives in 10 towns.
Well, yeah. Not originally from 10 towns, but
He's not originally, no, but he's been there for quite a while. He knows some of the lore. Anybody else?
I've been up here
I mean,
studying
Drake has
and
been there for a while.
yeah, we picked up Drake and Lonelywood, didn't we?
But Drake knew the splitter who is from the area. So they had been buds. Oddly, he wasn't that broken up that splitter died.
Well, you know, when you only see your cousin's roommate college from Bard College, whatever, once every 5 years, you don't have that much of a connection.
All three of you have heard of Chardolin before in the area. It's well known that it turns up from time to time, and the sack of it that you found is actually like a tremendous amount of it, from your understanding. You also know that it's kind of known that being in contact with it is dangerous.
meaning direct physical contact, or just being in close
Being in
proximity?
possession of it.
Okay. So maybe what we should do is, Xenos
Throw it in the
suggests.
ocean?
What's that?
Throw it in the ocean or the lake?
I was well, we could do that. I was going to suggest we just bury it somewhere that we could come back and get it if we need it for some purpose.
Well, if we need to reforge the dark saber later, we might as well know where it's at.
So you're going to bury it somewhere?
Yeah, why don't actually
I
we
was
bury it under the floorboards in the inn, the abandoned inn.
Seems reasonable to
While
me.
we're at it, we'll inquire about the availability of the in-person.
Who owns the lease on this building?
We haven't really invented,
not-
but we've collected a
You're
lot
not
of
really
work.
sure who to ask about that.
Right.
That means it's free.
Water's right.
All right.
So I get, yeah, during the night then, I can sneak over there using stealth to bury, like find the loose floorboard and bury the shardlin under the floorboards.
Okay. There's still bodies in there, but yeah, okay.
Meh. Not our bodies. That's all I care about.
All right, well, that's fine. You can certainly do that. All right, so let's go ahead and call it there. I'll find a better solution for next game than having to restart every 40 minutes. I like the way you can share screens. I don't know, does Google Meetings do the same thing?
Yeah, Google Meets you can share screens,
And
and
it's
you can
free.
other people can share screens as well. You
Why
can't
can't
do
you-
this though, where you have multiple people on camera at the same time.
You can't?
Yeah, because like right now I can see everybody. Like I can only fit 4, but
Uh-huh.
you know, everyone's face is visible. You can't do that unless you specifically turn your camera on and then are the presenter.
I'm telling you, Discord, man.
Discord?
Yeah, and it even has like chat functions, so you could like directly message us with like, you know, your character is gonna die, you know, that kind of stuff.
So other people are using Twitch too, but I think that's for streaming.
Yeah, that's for streaming, but
Yeah.
just Discord for.
And they're also using other things in conjunction with Twitch.
I'm just saying, look into it.
So all right, I'll look into Discord then and see if Discord will let us all view like this, that's fine. And you know, also if I can pay $5 extra a month or something like that and just add a license to Rachel's, I'll do that. That's fine too. So
I'll do research into Google Meet too to see if maybe because I mean now that I think about it, the camera button is always there, but it's I'm always in meetings with like my bosses, so why would I ever use my camera?
right,
So I don't know if maybe you can do this. So
right,
You can do a test run someday.
yeah.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do it.
I try to think of all the things that I've used at work. Google Meet is one that I don't think anybody that I've done work with uses.
That's all we use at work.
We're
But
finding
Discord was more like a
Microsoft Teams.
chat. Does it actually have? I've used Discord for other stuff, but I've never started my own room.
Yeah, it's got video. It has it even has a integration for. There's a plugin that has a lot of the D&D rules, where you can like actually do command line stuff. It's pretty robust.
I like that Gordon keeps turning into Max Headroom.
The main complaint that I've heard is
Hold on. I'm sending. I guess do you have to have? I've got Discord on my computer, but I'm gonna send you guys a link real fast and see what happens here. It's probably gonna explode.
I don't have Discord on my phone, and that's what I'm on right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the only person I ever talked to on it was Johnny, and I was like, man, I don't need to talk to him anymore. So I deleted Discord.
my daughter and her friends use it extensively. That's all they use. Dude.
Yeah, it is very popular.
Can we bring back ICQ?
ICQ.
No,
166-23180. I can't see how to copy this. How to paste it. Oh, there it goes. Discord meeting.
Just
How do you, I have to figure this out how this works because edit channel, permissions, invites. I didn't even see any. Ooh, not safe for work channel. Yes, sir. Like I don't even see how to start up a camera. We're about to run out of time again here. Oh, Gordad's here already.
It's trying to make me download Discord again.
Jason's here. Tony's here.
I am not, because I have to download Discord again.
All right. Well, I'm going to shut this one down because I don't think we can have both cameras up at the same time. So, bye, Ramy.
Bye.